Hey guys, this is Chess Fanatic regarding a new game that I just found out. I was just looking at the article, Historical Riddle Solved, Amtal versus Panno. This is a very impressive historical game, and it's fantasized by a lot of people. So I was just looking at the article and I want to go through the game. So let's just go ahead and go through the whole article with you guys as well. So one of the tallest, most complicated and most deeply analyzed games from Portoros is his win against Oscar Panno. A number of annotators have tried to find the truth about this fantastically complicated game, and Carson invited chess-based readers to join the discussion. Zoran had a particularly close look at is this the final word on the remarkable game. So let's just see. So Todd, remember the game fondly. The game with Panno gave me great pleasure and won a prize for the most interesting game of the tournament as well. The game had annotated countless times, but it is so complex that these analyses still contain mistakes and omissions. I do hope that my analysis brings us a bit closer. So alright, let's just go ahead and look at the game a little bit. Fix the screen so that we have look at the analysis as well. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay. Just yeah, I think this is better. So that you can see the movements on the left hand side as well. Alright, let's just start with the moves, and this was the first move, e4, very simple. Second move, e5, reply. Then we have knight. Now these are very common stuff moves. Now this is a new attack, like bishop. You just take the b5 and attack the knight, and obviously the black is gonna cover it with the a6. So bishop is going back to the a4, and then we have the knight coming to f6, and then we have castle kingside. Then we have bishop coming up. Then we have knight, rook covering the place. Alright, now the bishop does not really have any options, comes back to b3, and then we have d6, then we have c3, then we have a castle, and then we have a h3 for the pawn, d7. Now this is kind of like complicated. I'm not really sure what they're trying to do, but white at this time looks like he has a better position. So knight comes back, and now this is an interesting position. Now what's happening is the bishop is coming here, and the bishop has one line of attack towards the knight, and the pawn actually can take the other pawn as well. So this is a nice thing. Now the pawn takes pawn, and the pawn covers. One knight coming up here, bishop going down. I'm just looking at the game right now, see how it unfolds. Now this is a very good move. Now the knight coming up to queen comes up. Now the knight has three options there. He can attack the knight at this location as well, or he can attack bishop here as well, and can attack the pawn here as well. So this is a very good position, and to cover that, white is coming up with a bishop to b3. Now we have f4 and bishop going down to d2. Knight comes up and takes down the bishop. Now the other knight from white, it goes to nc6. Instead of taking out this knight, he just goes down to attack the queen there, which is a bad option because wow, black just goes ahead and he doesn't care about the queen. He just takes the rook. Okay, so the knight takes queen, and he still doesn't care. He just goes ahead and attacks the white's queen now with the bishop. So black does not really care about losing material at this point. So he's attacking the queen. The queen saves himself, goes to f3, and now black takes the knight. Now white attacks and takes out the bishop. Again, white has that knight just sitting there, and black just takes it. So right now the position looks a little bit better for the black because he still has some extra material, but white has one queen and just one bishop and a rook. So let's just see how this turns out. So what's gonna happen is that rook goes on to take the pawn. Queen tries to, you know, get a better position that he can try to attack the king from that side, and black brings back the bishop to cover it up. Good position. Now queen goes ahead and gives a check to the black king, and the king covers. Now this is a good position because the bishop is just lined up in front of the queen. Bishop can attack some other material, and the queen is gonna save herself. So black just takes out the knight first. The queen could have actually attacked, taken out this knight as well. I'm not too sure why he didn't take it. So anyway, the black does attack the queen. Wow, white actually goes ahead and checks the king. Obviously the king is gonna try and save himself. Again, I don't understand this. Right, the king goes here, this side. Obviously now white is just left with one queen, and that's it. Now white takes the bishop. Okay, now I'm sorry, the rook. King goes down, and he takes a knight. Okay, nice one. Now check to the king. Now king has no other location to go. He's very close to the checkmate now. Alright, queen comes down. Pawn comes down. Queen comes here. Rook covers it up. And there's another check for the queen. Another check. Takes a knight. Attacking the queen. Another check. Takes a pawn. Takes another pawn. Wow, this is turning out to be an interesting game. So we can see the benefits of having a queen even if you have extra material. The queen is actually very deadly towards the end. Alright, there's a pawn progression going on. Nice move. So at this time, I suppose the black would just resign because he's got a better position. So the conclusions were the first interesting moment in the game arises at 14e5, which is dubious. Better suggestion was this. So in the end, analysis or correct tile was never lost, and the best player black could have reached no more than equality. So this was an interesting game and quite a nice result. So I'll just say that keep your queen with you all the time. I mean, don't lose the queen and don't try to sacrifice the material for the queen.